Morning, everybody. This is for the children and the youth as well. So if you're listening, if you're a grown up and you're listening, then I want you to get the kids to have a listen as well. So this is something that God's been speaking to me about. It's nothing particularly groundbreaking, but so many of you will know that we are planning on heading out to Tanzania next year. And so we are going with a mission organisation. So over the last bit of time, we have needed to do a mission weekend and do some courses and do some background reading on, discipleship making and all this kind of thing, just some background reading on it all. And so for us, it's as a family, it's been, it's quite relevant at the moment for us. But also over the last few weeks and months, as I've been chatting to people, it's been very clear that talking about discipleship, and God is talking about discipleship, God is talking about relationship, is talking about being intentional. So I know that this is probably not just for me or Johnny, that this is probably for more people than that. So I just wanted to share a little bit. So last week I had a chat with one of my friends who had a super busy week at work. It had been really busy, really intense and quite emotionally draining. And so I was kind of expecting at the end of that week that she would be saying, I just feel so just a bit low and whatever, and just really drained. But she said to me, do you know what? God has been so kind this week. God has brought 2, 3, 4 different people to me at work who I've had really significant chats with, who I've been able to just sit and listen to their story, and I've shared a bit of my story, and that's just been over like a coffee or a snatched lunch break. But God has been so kind in the busyness of it all, in bringing those people to me. And so I just got really excited about that, because it was another refresher, wasn't it, for me anyway, about God has placed us where we are in the busyness of it all, in the work, whatever it is, wherever we are, if we're at school, if we're at work, if we're at home, he's positioned us there, and he will bring people to us for us to be able to have those connections and build those relationships with. And then following on from that, really, so I've been chatting with Johnny about discipleship quite a bit over the last few weeks and months, and what that looks like. And we've been laughing about thinking back to university times when we would stand out on a Friday night and give out hot chocolates to people and wait for that ultimate spiritual conversation with somebody that doesn't know Jesus. And we would almost like score points for like who's had the most conversations that week. And we laughed about it because I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with those kind of evangelistic events and things, but God's just been speaking so clearly about it being about relationship, about it being about those intentional friendships and conversations and relationships, and those drip, drip, drip moments. And so I just really wanted to encourage you, if you're a child at school, at college, if you're somebody that's working, if you're somebody that's at home, whatever it is your week looks like, and wherever it is you are, God has positioned you specifically in that place and in that time, and he will bring you people that he wants you to be connecting with, and journeying with and walking with. So it's just an encouragement really for today. Go into the next week, knowing that you are where God has placed you, and that he has got people for you to chat to. He is desperate for people to know about him and to have a relationship with him. And you are key in some people's journeys with that. So be encouraged and have a great week.